Hi again from me, Art, and Charlene from the Riley Park Community Garden here on this first week of June. We've had some useful rain like in the past week or so, and the soils are reasonably moist. The crop that we have behind us here, garlic, has got good moisture all the way down, and so there's been no need for irrigation up to this point. However, the bed that we're looking at right now is a new seeding, and given the fact that the soil temperature is pushing 20 to 25 degrees this time of the year, it dries out very quickly. And so it's important to talk about how you nurture these germinating seedlings during germination and after they've sprouted. And I'm going to ask Charlene to come and do that for us.
So seeds come in all different shapes and sizes, and what's really important to note about seeds is the size of the seed. We should always know the planting depth. So we want to plant 2 to 3 times the diameter of the seed to give it enough room to grow. Now with really small seeds, because we're still direct sowing into the garden right now, with the smaller seeds, we don't want to bury them too deeply in the soil. And the other really important thing to note is that we want to ensure the soil is moist, because that is one of the factors of germination. So when you direct sow seeds, especially the tiny seeds, you want to sprinkle them with a little bit of soil, and you're consistently going to water the garden as they germinate and until they germinate, just so they have, again, the warm soil temperatures, because we're already heading into summer, but the moisture in the garden is really important, and that comes with watering.
Vancouver seems like a rainy place, but we all know that about this time of the year we come into a very strong moisture deficit, and so at some point irrigation is necessary. And in fact, we are already in the first stage of water conservation in terms of our use of the regional water supply. Now, we're standing in the Riley Park Espalier Garden here, and this area has been set up now with a drip irrigation system, and you can see the lines running down the rows where the plants are, and that is the most efficient way to deliver water and moisten the soil all the way down through the root zone, minimizing evaporation. I'm going to ask Charlene to talk about best practices when you don't have a system like this in place.
So water plays a really important role in a plant's growth and survival, and I'm going to share 2 really important parts of watering requirements. The first question is, what time of day should you be watering your plants? And the answer is early morning. And the reason we choose early morning is because the temperatures are cooler and the plants are able to absorb all the water through the roots. And it gives them a good chance to sustain the midday to early afternoon heat when the temperatures are the hottest. If we choose to water during midday, there's a lot of water evaporation that happens, and the water does not stay within the plant's roots. You can also water in the evening, but be mindful that this is when pests like slugs and snails are most active, so be vigilant in your garden. The other really important question is, how often or how many times throughout the week should I be watering my garden? And the answer is probably once or twice a week. And the way to do this is to water your garden deeply, but infrequently for longer periods of time. And when you're watering your garden, you want to water at the root zone, at the base of the plant, so all the water goes to the roots, and again for longer periods. And this method is successful because it ensures a deep, strong root system in the plant that's better able to manage heat stress and insect damage.
Okay, that's it for this week in the garden, this first week of June. I would like to welcome you to come visit the garden in person here at the corner of 30th Avenue and Ontario Street. We've taken some effort to put some new signage out so you get a better idea what's going on in the garden. Come and enjoy that. The only thing we would ask is for you to follow the COVID-19 social distancing guidelines and also respect the gardeners who are out here. But we'd love to see you come and enjoy the garden.
And if you would like to access more resources, including our videos, we encourage you to visit the Riley Park Community Garden website and click on Garden Guides. From both Art and myself, until we see you in the garden, have a good week.